Welcome everybody to the Xbox Design Lab. Here 10 more of my very own custom ideas. First up, we got the Jet Set Radio Controller. This game has such a cool art style. I thought, you know what, we got to have a cool art style done up in a controller. I'm getting real artistic with this one right here. As you can see, I'm blending the oranges, I'm blending the greens and the lime greens, and they come together so nice. It just gives me such a retro feel here. You gotta love that. We're gonna put some more of that darker orange with the darker green on the front, and then for the buttons, what do? Well, let's find out. We're gonna put some pavement on the thing, if you will. This is like the cement color. I said cement, and we are going to engrave the thing as well. Jet Set Radio. There we go, everybody. So if you don't know about it, check it out. It was an old Xbox game. It was a Dreamcast game as well before that, and it just had such a great look, as does this controller here. And you can get it for only $85.97 and add it to your cart there on the Xbox Design Lab Xbox.com store. And next up, we have Ivysaur. This is going to be a Pokemon themed controller. We're going with that kind of that turquoise-ish, bluish color there, as you see on the Ivysaur, with a darker blue. He has those like spots on his face and everything all over his body. I don't know if he's got goddamn monkeypox or what, but he's got them all over the place. So we're going to represent that with the darker blue, and then the bulb on his back there. We got that pink going on with the leaf green. He is a leaf type Pokemon. He's got red eyes. Why? He's a leaf type Pokemon. He's got red eyes. I think I see what's going on here. But we also have the black buttons and the white as well. Pulling some white from his teeth and what have you. We're going to engrave that, of course, Ivysaur. And look at this. We got some Nintendo, some Pokemon action on the Xbox. You gotta love that. Look at this thing go. And it's only going to cost you $79.98. It's a little bit cheaper than the Jet Set Radio. And look at the colors pop on this controller. You gotta love it. I know I do. So next up, we have Woody from Toy Story. Let's see how we're going to pull this one off. Well, you know we got to go with the yellow from his shirt with some blue. He's got the blue jeans on. We got to go with some red as well. We're going to pull it all together here. We're not going with any grips or anything like that. That's going to cost extra money, and it doesn't clash, or excuse me, it clashes a little bit with the design here. We got to get as close as we can to brown. He's got that leather cowboy hat on with that bronze star. We got the metallic going there on the D-pad to represent that, with some more of that brown from his boots and his cowboy hat. We're going to pull that into the front as well. And the white, we got that represented on the buttons there, and that black on that white really pops. You gotta love that, like a goddamn Pixar cartoon. This thing is popping out here. We're gonna engrave that Woody. Take a look at it here. We got the blue on the back with the red and the yellow. It's looking good. It's looking like Andy. You know, might as well engrave this one Andy, because I'm sure he would love this as well. And there you have it, guys. That's number 3. Now we got Barbie. Okay, this is for any of you Barbie girls or anybody living in a Barbie world out there. This controller is plastic and it's fantastic. So we're gonna get that pink going here. We got the all kinds of different shades of pink. Mostly, if you look at the color wheel here, or the color palette, what have you, there's a lot of blues and a lot of pink. So we got, you know, both spectrums covered there. So this is good for a Barbie controller, because we can throw 3 different shades of pink in there. And we also are gonna put some white and some light purple. We're not going with that dark purple, just that light purple blends with that pink like a goddamn Barbie dream house out here. This looks so official. And look at the white coming together there as well. We're going to engrave that Barbie, and let's take a better look at it. Let's see here, front to back. Look at her. She's looking good out here. You gotta love that. Looking very Barbie-like, and just screams feminine. Now $79.98, did that say? That's all that's going to cost, and I think it's well worth it for a custom Barbie controller. Now we have the Transformers. Let's do it for the boys. Now we got the Transformers. This is a Optimus Prime G1. G1. This was requested by a viewer. Thank you for this. Check out how I pull this one off here. Alright, no rubberized grips as well on this. I wanted that blue all the way down to the bottom. You can see it in the front as well. We got to have the gray or the silver in there. You see that on Optimus Prime. He's got the things on his shoulders and everything else like that. We got the yellow from his waistline there, and then this turquoise is going to represent that kind of the windows that he has there up on his chest before he transforms into the semi. And then we got the white as well. He's got a little bit of white going on there. We're going to engrave that Optimus Prime. Look at how that comes together. Another really nice and colorful one we have here, and that gray just really adds a little something extra to it there. You gotta love that. The gray also blends nice with those gray on white buttons as well. Look at that Optimus Prime. This is just bringing me back to the old school cartoons. You gotta love that. Now we have a Death Stranding controller. This is the baby from Death Stranding. If you don't know, there's a baby that the guy carries around. So we're going with that there with the orange, and then the kind of the brownish baby fluid, kind of gross, but we also got to pull some like baby skin, like the light pink on there, kind of like a skin color there. That's going to be represented on the triggers, and looks like an umbilical cord here. Looks like a belly button right here on the front of the controller. You got to love that. We're going to really match the triggers there with the white buttons. We're pulling that from the white lettering on the encasing of the baby here, and then those black eyes. If you remember from the trailer, all you could see when I don't know, they're going up or snatch or something, and all you could see was the baby's black eyes in her female regions. And so there you have it. Looks like black baby's eyes are poking out. You got the belly button, you got the orange casing, you got the brown fluid, and that is what Death Stranding. Now next up we have a Wario controller. Now this purple, I gotta admit, it's a little bit off from that picture there of Wario, but this is as close as we can get. We need like a middle purple, not too dark, not too light, but this, when you throw the yellow in there, that kind of all comes together anyway. And you'll see here, it's still, it's Wario looking. Maybe it's a little bit too dark purple, but anyway, look at the metallic green there, pulling that from the shoes, and then he's got a shiny nose there. We got a metallic pink to match his shiny pink nose with that white of his gloves on the where your gloves are gonna be on the joysticks, with a black on white buttons there. Those really pop. Really help the feel out. We're gonna kind of have those black buttons there, kind of matching his black mustache, and you gotta love that. I love when I can throw on some metallics on these controllers here. $87.96 for this one, and Wario is maybe one day he'll make it on the Xbox, but until then you can enjoy him on your Xbox controller. Now we have Wonder Woman. That's right, we're going to, we gotta have some gold on here, we gotta have some red, some blue. There we go. And what else are we gonna do here? Let's see, are we gonna add some rubberized grips? No, we're saving some money out here. Times are tough, prices are going up. Let's try to keep the price of this controller as low as we can get it, and it's not gonna work. If I can have a rubberized grip that isn't black, maybe I'll throw them on more, but that's the only color you can get on the rubberized grips. So as you can see there, we got that bronzish, goldish D-pad, kind of looks like your shield, with the white as well, red, white, and blue. Thank you very much. There you have it, guys. Let's engrave the thing. Wonder Woman, it's official. She's in Multiversus. You gotta love it. She helps you train in Multiversus, and you can really get your training on with this controller in Multiversus on the Xbox. Look at her there. She's looking good. Next up, speaking of Multiversus, we have Garnet. This is my main character in Multiversus, a free-to-play game on the Xbox, on the PS5, on the PC. It's all cross-play. You gotta love that. And I'm just smashing with Garnet. So you gotta go with she's from Steven Universe, by the way. I've never seen the cartoon, but I like playing as her. I like the character, and the controller looks pretty sweet as well. So we got the gray there matching her shades that she wears up top there with the yellow. She's got the stars on her fist, really getting them things pounded in the game. And we got some metallics as well, and some black there. She got her black afro, and we're gonna engrave it Garnet there. Nothing but Garnet. Check it out. So I play has in Multiversus, and I might need to pick this one up myself. When I play Multiversus, I can pull this thing out. 87.96. Okay, that ain't too bad. I don't know. Anywho, last but not least, we have Warhol. This is gonna be a LGBTQ plus. I don't know. There's so many letters. You know, they probably got me. You know, I'm probably represented up in there at this point. But we're not gonna put any grips on the thing. I want that yellow. That yellow and the pink really pull from the special theme that I put on there. That is provided by Xbox. That really colorful. All the different gay flags on there. You gotta love that. And then that Warhol silver, I'm throwing that onto the D-pad, and it's metallic looking good there. If you remember, Warhol had his whole studio covered in metallic silver foil. So we're gonna engrave this Warhol. Shout out to the king of pop art there. There you have it, a Warhol controller. We got the metallic on the triggers and the D-pad. Check it out. This is gonna be $97.95. Whoa, that's expensive, but you know, power to the people. There we have it, guys. Those are my 10 custom designs. If you want to check out some more or request some designs, put a comment down below and I'll probably eventually get to it. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. And until next time, this has been Rusty Fluger. Rusty Fluger, over and out.